All right, what's happening, everybody? So welcome to the annual fall lawn and garden tractor salvage yard walkthrough / update video. We got a big one today, so let's dive right on into it. Well, we're going to start on the usual side over here. The C101's gone, finally. Do still have the Plant Junior Super Toughie. I do have an engine for that now. Got the cultivator for it there too. I should probably actually work on that. Just a wheel horse snow plow. The little Jacobson C81. Most of the other plows that I have, just kind of wanted in one spot. 417A C121, I believe. This is the one that actually had the sickle bar on it that I got from Allen. B88 speed, the C161 here. That's a good tractor. I think it's all outfitted, ready to plow. 520H, another 520H. This is the one I got. No, I got this one at the big show. This one I actually bought and then resold. I bought, sold it, and then bought it back. This is going to get my quick way loader you guys are going to see in a little while. 520-8. This one's kind of sad that it's sitting over here, but I don't have any plans for it right now, unless if the loader does not work out on the 520H, it'll go on here. If not, then I'm going to probably sell it to a buddy of mine. Over here, it's just kind of the usual little junk pile over here, and then got a bunch of little wheel horse attachments, different parts and pieces. I have a bunch of rear discharge ones. I got a bunch of 37 side discharge. Bunch of short frame stuff. I got all kinds of things. We have a ton of snow blowers right now, way too many snow blowers, and I keep bending the shaft there on them, so that kind of sucks. Just tillers, everything you can imagine. Now this area over here used to be full, and I might include a clip of that after this clip, because this is how I had tons of tractors over here. I'm cleaning all this out because I want to actually organize the detachments again, because I have so many more this time. So yeah. And we can kind of get over here a little bit better now. But this is just all chassis that probably should get scrapped. I doubt I'm ever going to need anything off any of these. 300 series is a Raider 10. 417 chassis right there. And then, I mean, just tons and tons and tons of other hoods and fenders and pretty much anything you can imagine. There's a 315 right there. That's a low hour 315. It just, the engine was junk in it. We're going to kind of get into the John Deeres, and you're going to see, like you saw in the beginning of the video, more and more John Deeres. 325, this is a 335, LT133. This thing actually it's in great shape. It definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but there's a LT155, I believe, with an L100 hood on it. This is an LX289. No, it's not. This is an LX270 something. LX279, sorry. It's got a 289 hood on it. And then back over here, we got a couple interesting ones. There's Husqvarna, like weird center articulating machine. I have no idea what you want to call that. A couple more wheel horses. There's a 417 back there. That's like a C105. We got a 185 John Deere, which is actually a nice machine. I got to pull that out. And a couple of C-Series. I think the one on the end there is a C195. There's another LT155 over there. Another LT155 over there. And then the next one, I think, is an LT150 right there. Got another Scott's that I actually had running, and then it just kind of turned into a parts machine, unfortunately. There's another LT160. Back here, we do have more parts, and we do have 140 H1 parts machine, a 317 parts machine. They are the skis for the snow horse. If we ever get snow again, maybe I'll toss those on. Moto mower, not something you see every day. Picked that up from the original owner, I believe. The original owner passed away. I picked it up from his family. So that's kind of a cool machine. I'm not usually a Cub Cadet guy, but that one popped up, or actually got that offered to me very local. It was like 10 minutes away. So I snagged that up for pretty cheap, and I'm going to do a whole resurrection video on it more than likely. I just need to find the time. Another LT133. This thing actually runs and drives really good. Got a bunch of tires that I need to organize. Back there is a GT242. That's another LT150, something like that. There's a 214 parts machine right here. There's a 316 parts machine right there. All my off-tractor John Deere seats that I have. Some other bagger parts here and there. A 102 I'm doing an engine swap on. Yeah, this is the one I'm doing the engine swap on. Had a blown engine. It was already taken apart, actually, when I got it. LT150. Couldn't tell you where I got this. Couldn't tell you what's wrong with it. I have absolutely no idea. Little whacker plate compactor that I was using for a project. That's a D105 with a blown motor. I have a new one that's going in there. There's an LX something. I don't know exactly what that LX is. But it's got a power flow bagger and like a liquid cooled engine and stuff. This is another LT 150, LT 160. The guy just like snapped the axle off of this one. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but there's no axle. He just snapped it right off. But it actually runs really good. So I don't know what the plan is with that one. Maybe I'll swap the motor. There's a 212, and then there's another, I think that's an LA back there, but I'm not totally sure. D130 that's in for parts, no engine, but the rest of it's in good shape, so maybe I'll swap an engine in there. Supposedly it had low hours. I don't have the hour meter, so I don't know. 300. There's an LA 110 part out machine. Random wheel horse that's got a little bit of a steering issue, as you can see. L110 GT262 with a pretty good hood minus the top. GT242. Look at that hood on there. That thing is almost mint. That's a really, really nice hood for one of those. Very hard to find them like that. D100. I have two D100s right now. I don't remember what this one is. Okay, this one runs. It needs like a carburetor and stuff. LA something 115. This one runs, and of course it's a Briggs. It needs a head gasket, as they all do. Another L100 part out machine there. Another D100 that I got kind of from I'm not gonna say a family friend, but someone that my parents knew in high school. This thing had a living mouse in it when I went to go turn it over. So yeah, I'm kind of just gonna let that thing get out of there, and we'll probably mess with that come closer to spring. X300, I still got to pull parts off of. LX172 that actually ran, drove, and blowed snow. The problem was it didn't have reverse for some reason. The shifter was off. So I'm going to have to mess with that probably within the next couple of weeks if I want to sell it for, winter time. You got an L100 here, another part out machine, no engine. And then we got a ton of mower decks that I'm kind of going through and figuring out which ones I want to keep. Tons of snow blowers, plows, all kinds of attachments you can imagine. There's a tiller in here somewhere. I don't remember where the hell I put the tiller, but there's a John Deere like 318 style tiller, I believe, or 300 style tiller, 317. Just tons and tons and tons of stuff. All right, and then over here we got more mower decks. Cub Cadet with its mower deck that I actually should fix. That thing runs really good. Sears, we're not going to pay attention to that right now. Bowen's G11, Deere 265, some more Deere mower decks. That one's going to get scrapped. Gravely 816 with loader. That's kind of cool. I haven't touched it, and it looks like it's leaking now, so that's fun. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell the plan is with that one. Probably just, I think I have a kid that wants it. More John Deere attachments that I actually have to go through. Here's where I kind of keep all the bagger lids. Some of these aren't good. Some of them are good. They're just kind of thrown here for now. Another wheel horse tiller. I have a nicer one of those in the basement. There's the X540's tiller. One of the buckets for my skid steer. This is actually kind of a cool little, it's a really small deck walker mower. That's got a Kohler M16 in it, I believe. So that's pretty cool. Scott's Power Flow bagger, not a bad unit. More bagger parts in here. And then we've got 875 wheel horse, a couple of Snapper snow blowers. There's the Grasshopper that I used to mow the lawn with. Mitsubishi ME15 Mini X-Bear. It's kind of cool. There's the Turbo 330, which I may or may not have smashed it into a tree. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say yes or no, but yeah. Got an LT 150 here. This thing is junk. It looks nice, but it's junk. Bucket for the skid steer. Grapple for the skid steer. Then we got a couple other odds and ends over here. Got this really nice limited edition yard machines. What a beast. Oh, here we got the wheel horse mud mower. Another wheel horse with a plow. This thing's kind of cute. It's a 25-inch mower deck, I believe. Yeah, recycling 25-inch mower deck on a little Toro. C105, I believe. LT160. All these ones up here run. But yeah, all right, let's head back down. Right, then back on down here, all my truck's tires and all the spares. Wheel horse reel mower. That's kind of cool. I have another one of those that's already on a tractor. Just a bunch of random parts. There's some round hood stuff over here. There's another round hood. That's in pretty decent shape. 857 Commando 8. A little one that someone at the big show made into like a tow behind cart. I don't know, I just bought it because it was cheap. Hot water pressure washer. 8-speed rear end. There's a 1257, I think. Super cool little cart that I bring to all the shows. I tow that behind my narrow front tractor. Another kind of cool cart. This thing's been all over the country now with me. I've taken it to Pennsylvania. It went up to Wisconsin. So it's been all, to Maine and Connecticut and all that good stuff, New York. I forget what this one is. I don't remember what model this one is. Another round fender, round hood. 1055, 604, Gilson Brothers M7 with a couple other attachments hanging out here. Little John Deere 50 cart I'm super excited to have again. I love those little 50 carts. Whole bunch of tires and just all kinds of random tires and pieces. And there's some parts here. Tow behind drag rake. That's kind of a cool attachment. Mud mower that I was in the process of building and just never finished. It's kind of cool. It's modeled after, obviously, a 1045, but it's a long frame with a John Deere front axle. I don't know what the plan is with that yet. We'll have to see. More tires, my snow tires for the winter. The beater mud mower that's kind of screwed over right now. I think the engine seized on it. There's the little Rio wheel horse, like tub mower. I don't know what the hell you'd call that. Little spreader. There's the Quickway loader. It's going on the 520. Wheel horse cart. Grater blade, that's for sale. And then we got some more John Deeres over here. LA 145, LA 105, L110, another LA 105, L130, L118, and an X540 that I really do need to actually fix up. I had a guy that was interested in it. I have a plow for it. I got a tiller for it. And obviously the mower deck, I have a new hood, put a brand new seat on it. This thing's pretty nice. Got a little square fender Lawn Ranger, nothing too special. I actually wanted this for the collection, and it probably will end up down there. I have all the parts for it. It just kind of migrated down here for the time being. Then we got the new wheel horse boneyard over here, like a C81. I don't remember what that one is. A B80 4-speed, Electro 12. I think that's a C120. There's a Charger 12, 516, 310, 312, which both of those have magnums. I have a guy looking for a magnum motor. There's that C100, 101. That's usually up by the where the Plant Junior is. There's another one stacked on top of it, C141, another C series right here. Most of these C series are just good for the rear ends, so that's kind of why they're stacked. That's a C145, little Walker mower, that's good for parts. Another John Deere, good for parts. And then one more wheel horse over here that I think the engine's good on that, so I'll have to pull that out at some point. Yeah, it was always the joke that I was going to have to start stacking machines in this yard, and yeah, we had to start stacking machines, so yeah. Over here, you can see my skid steer making a mess. I got to actually redo all this down here, but over here we just got one of the Graveleys. There's the other Graveley, STX38, little Murray, a couple of snow blowers. This is just kind of all the 150 and under pile, little edger. And then we got a really sad wheel horse that I kind of want to save, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. And a little tiller. Yeah, so here's the new kind of boneyard. This is where I've been keeping all of the parts John Deere machines. There are a couple down here that I am going to try and fix, but for the most part, these are all the ones I come to grab pieces and parts for the other machines that I'm fixing up. We'll kind of run through this quick because they're all kind of the same. There's a bunch of L series here. Nice little Scotts. This is the snowblower for that 212. Little Jacobson I got from my neighbor who passed away, unfortunately. So this one's going to get all fixed up. I'll probably do a video series on that. But yeah, these aren't really worth going into detail on, but you can see, I mean, there's like an STX38 over there, a couple more Scotts, a Sabre, a bunch of LA series. Whole bunch more over here. Just ridiculously. They're so plentiful and easy to grab. It's not like the old wheel horses. Couple more Scotts over here, another Scotts over there. Pretty crazy. Over here, there's just some more random stuff that I need to go through. Nothing too special. Yeah, just some more rear ends and things that I actually have to go through and fix. C161, I just got the part in for that to fix it today, so that'll be next on the chopping block in the garage. My little Chinese Mini, I have people asking me about this all the time. You guys are going to get a full review on this thing. I use it constantly. It's really helpful for parting out tractors and scrapping tractors, so that's kind of why I have it around, but this thing is a beast. I love it. I got the root rake on it right now. I was doing some land clearing with it just the other day. And we just got a pallet of some random parts, and that's kind of it. That kind of brings us back over here. So, yeah, it's been an absolutely crazy year. As you can see, I got a ton of stuff right now, and it's just kind of nonstop. It's been great, though. I've really enjoyed it, and just haven't had a lot of time to actually stop, make a video, edit it, upload it, do all that stuff. So, finally, we're going to do it. I'm a little late. Usually, I get this video up in November. It's December 1st as of filming it, so hopefully it'll be up either later today or within the next couple of days. I try and upload on like Saturday or Sunday, but I'll probably do this one just midweek if I have to. But yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of stuff here right now. I've been super busy. If you guys are in the New England area and you're looking for any tractors or parts, let me know. I drive all over New England. And if you guys aren't in the New England area, but you're looking for some small parts, shoot me a message on Facebook and I ship at the buyer's expense. So yeah, I think that's kind of it for right now. That's the yard for fall 2024. Looking forward to what 2025 brings us. So yeah, we'll see. But thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.